I had a competition last Sunday and a judo competition. It was the qualification for the nationals, and I prepared a lot for that competition. I have done in the last 9 months intensive judo training 4 to 5 times a week. I lifted 2 to 3 times a week, and also I've made some kind of aerobic conditioning to improve my fitness as much as I could. I balanced all of this with working as a physical therapist 30 hours a week, and I also had to do weight cutting, so um, I had to be consistent with my diet and be very careful about what I was putting into my body. It was really hard, it was really difficult, and how that repaid me. I lost in the semi-final. I don't get, I haven't qualified, and during the last match, I was thrown by my opponent, and I have fallen on my left shoulder. So I have an injury also in my left shoulder. So I cannot go back to training as hard as I can, and I cannot improve what I should improve because that's how much I can move my shoulder. Oh, oh shit. I cannot move it more than that. Luckily, there is no fracture. I have just some bone edema in my clavicula. Means bone edema is when you get a trauma on your bone, it increases the blood flow, and there is some water that goes into the bone, and um, it's get bigger. Imagine a balloon full of water. Okay, it becomes bigger, and it's more difficult to move it. So I have swelling, pain, and very limited mobility right now. And I'm unable to do weight training because I cannot move the shoulder. It hurt like a motherfucker. I cannot practice judo because I have just one hand to do it, and I have difficulty to elevating the shoulder. So, what should I do in order to get out the best from the situation? Well, first is not get too worse. So I still do aerobic conditioning. I'm able to run. So I do some low steady state running. So I will be able to maintain my aerobic fitness. I have to not stress too much my shoulder right now because it needs time to healing. So right now I'm training just my right side and my legs with some unilateral work and work for my legs and also for my right hand, who still works. Likely I can still jerk off. Then I um, I have to manage my nutrition, so I have to eat adequate calories and protein in order for the nutrients to heal my injury. Prioritize sleep, so 9 hours at night, stress management, all the things that you probably already know. And about maintaining fitness, I already told you about what I do. And for future rehabilitation, when the injury will start to getting better, I had to gradually increase weight training and go back to the normal numbers that I was doing before the injury occurred, and start to put down a return to sport. So start to gradually doing again practicing techniques, the tachibaza, the throwing techniques, and also the submissions. And I will start to do some rehab exercises. Why I'm doing this video? Well, first of all, cause I'm starting to run out of ideas and still no one is watching it, so fuck it, I will tell whatever the fuck I want. The point is, even if just one person watch this, is that I want to be in the future, not right now, maybe not the kind of man who is able to lead, but I want to be an example, because even in challenging situations when you're forced to stop for causes that are not really your fault, I've done everything that I could in order to prepare for this competition, and I could not foresee that I will injure my shoulder, but it happened, so I cannot do nothing about it except the thing that I just mentioned. And if you're someone who practices sports and you're going through an injury or some pain, remember to don't stop fucking moving. Don't stop moving at all. Okay? As David Goggins said, if you can run, run. If you cannot run, walk. If you cannot walk, crawl. But don't fucking stop. That's my key takeaway from that. Not only the advices about recovery and rehabilitation, but also don't stop. Keep going. Even if you will go slower, slower is better than staying still. If you go slower, you're still progressing. You're still getting better. If you stop, you will start to stagnate, and you will lose motivation, you will lose momentum, you will lose muscle mass, you will lose aerobic fitness, and it will be more difficult to recover it later. So that's my advice. Don't fucking stop. The video is over. Aim upward and keep searching for strength.